Well, hi there, boat. Today is a good day and a hard day.
Yep.
In all transitions of life, there are happy parts and hard parts.
Yeah. We are sitting on our boat at the moment at the storage facility where we've been keeping it for the last month. And this morning,
Yeah.
we sold this boat.
Yeah. So, a few days ago, Peter said to me, "What do you think about selling the boat?" And my response was something like, "What? No!"
She was appalled that I even said those words.
I was surprised. I was really surprised. You guys know that this boat has been such an oasis, a gift to our hearts. Like, we have loved this old 1997 Bayliner.
Yep.
Like, we love it so much. But as we talked about it, Peter had a lot of really good points. By the time our child is old enough to really enjoy the boat, it's gonna be like 3 or 4 or more years from now. And this is an older boat, and it would not be good for it to sit for a long time, not being used very much.
And we just kind of realized, one, we're the middle of summer. It's a long season, boating season in North Carolina. Now's a good time to sell it. The boat market is hot right now, so we could sell it for a good price. We have thoroughly loved it. We've had it this is our 4th summer with this boat, and it has been such a gift in our lives.
Let's go in the back. It might be a little quieter from that crazy air conditioner. Going back on the back seats.
Yes. So,
couple of thoughts. Yeah, it's an older boat. Like, don't let it sit. And also, like, we want it to be used.
yeah.
And even in the adoption paperwork process, like, we don't even have a baby yet. And we haven't been able to take it out. And so we just
Not that we even have been able to, well, we have been busy. But it's more like our focus is on other things right now.
Yeah.
And, like, that's a good thing. And so it caused us to be able to open up that conversation of, maybe we should sell it. And I mean, the other piece is adoption is an expensive process, and we're raising money for that right now. And this would be a great way to take something that we've thoroughly gotten our money's worth out of and pass it on to somebody else.
Yeah. And for me, it was, I basically, after my initial response, and then we talked about it, I was like, oh yes, this makes so much sense. And we both were totally at peace with the decision. So then this morning at 8:30, the people who were interested in buying it, we posted it last night. He posted it at like 8 p.m. last night, and we had so many people who wanted to buy it. So this first couple came at 8:30 this morning, and they were just kind of like us, like a young couple, first boat, needed, she works at the hospital, and she's in nurse practitioner school, and she like needed a little escape, somewhere to get away, but also study. And you've planned a sermon or two on this boat.
For sure. Yeah.
It's been our escape. And so hearing their story and hearing how they're gonna love it and use it, like, just put my heart at ease. Like, this is good. Oh, and our boat ladder that we got for Ollie, that Peter like had custom made, they have a big dog who loves the water as well, and they were excited that we were gonna give him the ladder. And so that sort of thing just makes us happy.
Yeah, it definitely made it easier when they showed up and we started talking with them, showing them the boat, and it kind of felt like that was us 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That made it a lot easier. And I think the boating and the water are kind of ingrained in us.
Yes.
Like, it's something that we always want to be part of our lives, and we're recognizing that the next 3 or 4 years aren't the years that we are going to have the priority of boating. And even capacity.
And I think for us, like, it's just gonna look a lot different in the next few years. We still want to give Ollie opportunities to go to the water, and so there are some more local, like lot closer to us,
lakes that we can,
yeah,
or like spots at the lake that we can pull the car over, go to the beach, and we kept Ollie's bumper, what we call his buoy, that we throw out into the water. So we kept that so that he can continue to enjoy that beach swimming.
And his mom has a boat on the eastern shore of Maryland,
yep,
where we'll try to go about once a year. And there are beaches there as well. So Ollie will have opportunities, our child will have opportunities to ride that boat once a year. Or who knows, maybe we have friends with boats as well. So,
and then the other piece of it is, we were just like, in 3 to 4 years, that'll be the perfect time to buy our next boat. And there are some things about this boat, like, as much as we've loved it, that I think we've learned, like, oh, maybe this would, like, I'd love a boat without carpet.
So this carpet is in, like, almost immaculate condition, which is really amazing for an old boat like this. But Peter was saying earlier today, maybe our next boat could not have carpet and I could hose it down. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
So little things like that. But Peter was telling me, like, with COVID, everybody bought boats. Like, it's been crazy. And I can see, like, just selling this in less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
The boat market must be insane right now. And he said, in about 4 years from now, all those people who bought boats during COVID aren't using them. They're gonna sell them. And we were like, that's a good plan. Let's do that. So we might end up getting some stand-up paddle boards or something like that. And you guys know that before we had this boat, we had gotten a free double kayak on Craigslist at the time. And that was our sweet little boat that we loved. And then this was our sweet little boat that we loved. And we'll just see what's next.
Yep. But for now,
sayonara.
We'll say goodbye. Thankful for the sweet memories, the Sunday afternoons after I was exhausted from preaching at church. Go out there and I'd put the seats up here on the back and just lay across here and take a nap.
Yes.
And we'd swim and, can
I sit next to you?
Yeah.
I wanted to try to remember a whole bunch of memories. So after church, and then of course a recent memory when we went to Lake Gaston and stayed at the lake house and took our boat to the restaurants. That was so much fun.
Best vacation of our lives.
Yeah, it was amazing. And
what else?
That one time we took the boat to a different lake and then ran onto rocks.
Oh, yep, that
was terrifying.
Yep.
Same day we backed into a guardrail.
Yep, we backed into a guardrail.
Yep.
That was not the funnest experience in the boat.
Being in Massachusetts and having it in the yard.
Yeah.
And just being in here cleaning the boat up together and...
I love to, we were just talking about this actually on our way over here, the evenings where the sun would be setting, like about the time that we're sitting out right now, we'd be like, oh, the sun is setting, and we live 12 minutes from the boat ramp in Massachusetts. So we could just like hop in the car, hook up the boat, and throw the boat in, basically within like 30 minutes, we'd have the boat in the water watching the sunset. And that was just a sweet, sweet thing.
I thought of another memory.
What?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna go, let's go out in the boat right now.
Oh, we kind of decided we don't want like the last boat ride. We've had so many awesome boat rides, we don't need to have that last one.
Plus, we've kind of already sold it. So.
It's already theirs. The 4th of July parade!
Yes.
That was awesome.
That was so fun.
We were gonna do it the next year. We had already bought all the decorations. We had a plan for lights on the boat and the whole thing, and then I was in the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think this boat also holds some hard memories. My health was really rough, And it was our escape, and that meant my health came with us, of course.
Yep.
And so there were times, you know, having a fever, laying down on like,
those seats
yes,
flattened out, and you were like curled in fetal position. I remember that.
just really not feeling good, but it was still an oasis even though I didn't feel well.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then all the memories here at Lake Jordan. Discovering those first couple of times we went to the beach. Oh, the beach at Christmas time.
Oh, that was
last
magical.
November, December.
It was in December.
Oh wow.
We took the boat out. You were wearing a red sweater.
Yeah.
And
these shorts.
It was like an unusually warm day for December in North Carolina, and like warm enough that we were wearing shorts and going to the beach, and Ollie's swimming in the water, and we're blasting on these speakers Christmas music.
And then that Wednesday night we brought our Bible study. We usually had Bible study at our house in Massachusetts on Wednesday nights, and we brought them out on the boat and we did a Bible study on, what passage was that? The walking on the water passage.
Yeah, I don't know what chapter.
Whatever chapter that is.
Yeah, we talked about that, and it was kind of just a cool like visual just to be out on the water, and that was a sweet time. So
last night we knew that the people were coming the next morning, and so we came out here, we ate banana popsicles. We were in front of our house. We had the boat in front of our house last night, and we ate popsicles and danced just like we have 100 other times. And then this morning, we had coffee in the boat in the front yard. And it was like 7:30 in the morning.
Neighbors were walking by, they're like, "You taking the boat out?" We're like, "No, we're selling it and having our last coffee in it."
But I think we've really tried it. Now I did, well, when I walked up to Peter when he was cleaning it yesterday, I did start crying. We just love this boat, but it is just a thing, and it is right, and it is good, and it is time to pass it on to the next family, and we are okay with that. And just like with any transition, there is good and there is hard, and this is just the best reason in the whole world to get rid of a boat. Like, we're getting ready to welcome a baby, and so we will take all of these amazing memories and like hold them in our hearts, and we will take all of our tears and we will hand that key over, and we're okay. We're gonna be okay. And it's also okay that it's a little hard to say goodbye to sweet old 1997 Bessie.
Oh, we've never called her Bessie. We never named this boat.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
I felt like that was your territory, so I never wanted to like
I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't I wasn't inclined to name it. But it was our sweet oasis.
That's what it was. That's the name of the boat. Our sweet oasis.
On the day we sold it, we named our boat.
Oh, I always did. Was it right here?
Oh yeah, while we were riding.
Yeah, I'd be like this.
Yep.
I think like the wind was carrying me away.
Oh man.
One last dance?
One last dance.
Well, this isn't the last dance, just the last dance on this little boat.
Yep.
Is that gonna fall? That's probably gonna fall.
Yep.
Okay, right here.
Goodbye, sweet oasis.
Goodbye, our sweet oasis. Thanks for all the fun. And until next time.
Until we get our little 3-year-old a boat.
Alright guys, thank you for celebrating the exciting things in life with us. And
as always,
we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, boat. We love you. Good night.
Good night.